Hi guys, you're welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Reality Pearl here, and this is the African Housewives Failure Show. On this channel, I make reviews of my favorite reality TV shows with a lot of laughter, positivity, and a little bit of shade. So if that sounds like the kind of content that you love, please do well to click that red subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much. Let's get into the show. So we're talking about the Real Housewives of Johannesburg Season 3, Episode 8. If not because I'm here to talk about Tarina, maybe I wouldn't even be doing this review today because I don't know. But let's just talk about some things that happened in the show. So first, Nicole and Thobekile went to Leon's house. Now, I don't know what the situation is with Leon, but he was really antsy. He said a lot of things are happening in his life. He's not well. His mom is not feeling well. Like there's like a lot of things that are going on in his life, and he feels like he's a little bit out of touch, with things. I don't know why he invited these people to his house because it looks as if he would rather not have them. He was like really irritable, almost getting angry. At some point, I felt like, maybe Thobekile and Nicole should just leave. Maybe he's not in the mood to film, I really did not get that energy that was coming from him. Oh yeah, so there was this scene, and I didn't mention it because I felt it was, ridiculous. Thobekile and Leon went to a DNA center to get tested to know if they are related. I was like, what? What's the meaning of that? Now, even if you're related and you don't know, ask your parents. Leon, ask your mom. Ask your grandma. So I just felt like, I beg. It was just like some sort of exposure for the company. Now they are back at it. Leon was talking about Thobekile taking him to her ancestral home. I was like, what I'm watching at this point, I don't know what they're discussing. I'm no longer sure if they're talking about, Leon trying to get to know if he's related to Thobekile, or if they're talking about their religion or something like that. Because when they mentioned ancestors, I thought they were talking about, their roots, where they are coming from. Okay, let's talk about Tarina. First of all, I've said it before, I don't really know Tarina. Even from last season, it felt like she was there, but she wasn't. Okay, we saw Tarina, Thobekile, and Letabo coming down from a PJ. There was red carpet. The captain was there. Everything looked like they just came back from somewhere or something like that. Letabo said that she was told that they were going to fly somewhere for lunch, and that was what she thought they were going to do until she got into the PJ, and then she realized that they are not even going to fly. So, but from what we are seeing, it looks like the plane just, did a very short taxi and then stopped them. Now, Letabo in her confession said that she didn't even hear the engine start in the first place. That's what Letabo said. They didn't fly anywhere. There was no, and I'm not even sure there was even a launch. Okay, all we saw them was they got down and they got into, what was the car? Meanwhile, Tarina was busy acting. Like Tarina needs like an award or something like that because she's like the best actress.
Guys, this is Mohammed. A man of many trades. He also drives my car. It was a great flight. I thoroughly enjoyed hosting you guys today. I have to say, I really did. I hope you had fun.
All through this scene, we heard her talking about how I hope you guys had a good experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And Letabo was like, it was cute. Who would use the word cute to describe flying in a PJ to go for lunch, coming back, getting into a Bentley, and having a luxurious afternoon? Who would use cute to describe that? She actually called it a day in the life of Tarina. She said, I brought you guys in to experience a day in the life of Tarina.
I was having a fun day, decided to fly out for lunch, wanted to invite you guys. We flew out on my plane, brought you home. It didn't even end there. You're now in my home. I don't want to let you girls go. I'm saying that this is like in earnesty, like the real me, right? You know that.
And guys, the look on Thobekile's face all through was cracking me up, okay? The woman could not even hide it. She was looking at Tarina like, is this woman okay? Is she well? Is something wrong with I'm sure she was looking around, like looking at the crew and everybody like, am I in the Twilight Zone? What's happening here? Why is this woman claiming to take us on the PJ, take us to lunch? And why is she claiming all of these things that never happened, Letabo said, this reminds her of someone from season 1. She was like, what a joke. And that was exactly what Madame said when Crystal came with her own story.
What a joke, my darling.
What a joke, my darling. I don't get it. Why do you think Tarina would do this? Tarina just took the falsehood that has been prevalent in this show to a different level. Listen, before you come for me, okay, I'm going to take you back through memory lane. We've heard about women that came on the show with borrowed cars, borrowed handbags, and I mean, we saw someone who claimed to have a private jet that they didn't have. So that same person, okay, claiming to be things that they weren't. Tarina decided, you know what, I'm going to show you guys there's a whole different level to this falsehood, the untruths. We wouldn't have known that it was all a lie if these women didn't out her. Okay, was this a setup or something? Because right there, they were going along with it. So what happened? Guys, let me know what you think about this. Of course, people are eating her up on socials right now, and people are like saying things like, oh, she's just trying to keep up. You know, her husband was allegedly arrested for fraud. And like, I don't know, did they say he's on the run or something like that? It's like the money is no longer the way it used to be, or I don't know. I think this thing would have gone the way she had planned it if someone had not gone ahead to tell the others what really happened that night. For the life of me, I don't get why this woman did what she did. This is like an embarrassment, okay? And I'm so embarrassed for her. Whether she was set up or she set herself up, I don't think anybody in their right sense would want to go through this embarrassment, okay? Moving forward, Marelli organized this Halloween-themed party. Let's just talk about their costumes for a little bit, even though I don't really bother myself with these things. But yeah, but I think all of them did good. I don't understand Leon's costume. If he had worn this his confessional outfit, he would have fit in perfectly. Okay, so immediately sat down. Somebody started asking, I don't know who started asking, Success or somebody started asking Letabo how was the lunch. I heard the jets didn't even move. And Letabo was like, who told you guys? Already at this point, everybody had heard it, you know. And I think this was what happened. Everybody heard it and they could no longer, even if they wanted to keep covering for Tarina, they could no longer do that. The ladies played some games, and trust that these games are going to bring out the worst, okay? They're going to bring drama. And yeah, also we saw Success, you know, telling Letabo, oh, the ladies have been talking about your body. They said that it's botched and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I can see you, Sonia's boy. I can see you, Success. I hope Letabo is not going to fall for that, because that's utter rubbish, okay? But I'm certain that we haven't seen anybody call her botched yet, okay? So, little pot-stirring wizard, Kanye South, stop it, okay? They got into some truth or dare questions. They asked Mamus, is it true that mom and dad embezzled? And Mamus was like, no. Leon was trying to say, oh, but it's out there in the news, is on social media, is on this. And of course, Mamus got defensive. I felt like there was no need for her to attack Leon. Leon didn't say anything bad. He said it's out there, it's everywhere. But you know what? I hate when they tease us with, you know, stuff that's going to happen in this episode, and then we find out that it's not happening in that episode. Because I expected to see what made Letabo walk out of this place, and I didn't get to see it. We'll have to wait till the next episode to see it. That was the end of this episode. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Maybe we should all thank Tarina for helping us, giving us something to talk about in this episode, because I wonder what we would have been talking about if Tarina didn't come to pull that stunt. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. For those of you that have subscribed, I'm so grateful. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that red subscribe button. I look forward to having you guys in my corner. Thank you so much. Love you. See you soon.